Hey guys, Lady Locks here. Today I've got the gold pea to pick. I just wanted to show you a close-up of the gold pea and the keyway on this one. Now I did have some trouble picking this, or I'm sorry, I did have some trouble gutting this one. I couldn't get the back off. So I was able to get the front and to remove the Bible cover and pull out the pins to show you guys, but I was not able to get this back off of here for anything. So I'm just going to show you the picking, and I'll fast forward my struggle with the back of this when all is said and done. But I did get it gutted so you could see, but I really wanted to show you the insides of the lock as well, with the counter milling on the core and things like that, but I was unable to do that. So here you've got the gold pea, and it's not a very long pick, so just hang out and watch for a minute. All right, so I've got the gold pea here. This is a brown belt leveled lock. It's, I guess, kind of like the Gold Z, but just not as hard. There's the bitting. This lock is insane. Sometimes I pick it right to open, and other times I just don't. So let's see what time this is going to be. Whoop, I think that was bad. Yeah, just start over. There we go. You've got to take them up, and then you got to pass through all this milling. So it's a little bit of a battle. Milling on these is pretty crazy. The pins are actually really crazy. Wait do you guys see the pins in these? There it is. All right. So now for the gutting. This is going to be a tough one to gut. It's got some ball bearings in it. And yeah, I'm not really sure how to even gut it. All right, looks like maybe is that like a star in the back there? What in the world? I guess I take that off, huh guys? So there's the open, but yeah, do I take that off? I guess so, huh? All right, let's get to work. Worst case, I can just pull this off and empty out the pins. Okay, putting my thumb over and getting out the last one. Okay, here we go. So it's a spring, which it fell into the thing, but let me get my grabby ones. This one's better for this. All right. Alrighty, now let's take out the pins. I'm going to just zoom down so you can see how they look coming right out, because okay, maybe not. There we go. There it is. Alright, now just going to cover it up for this one. These locks are insane. Okay. Yeah, check it out. Check out the pins in these. Just totally wild, huh? Alright, and the next one. You just have to be really careful with these springs on these. They are totally crazy. And they will go flying any old way if you don't have a hold of them correctly, or if you let go of them too hard. That's the only thing I dislike, is the spring action in these guys. But you know what? I don't know. Okay. I think there's only one more left, right? We'll see. Okay. Woo! All right. So the way you tell which way these go is they've got a little hole at the top there. You see that? Where the spring goes down in. So just making sure all of them are in the correct order. Obviously, the hole on top is... They don't fit if you don't put them in correctly. So on these locks, basically, if it's you know, put together, it's put together correctly, because they won't fit if the spring doesn't sink down into that little hole there. So this one's full of gins. Now to get this back off. So anyways, let's take a close look and talk about these pins. So it looks like this first one is some kind of... It's definitely not standard because it's kind of shaped weird. So it's, you know, kind of got a little tiny piece at the bottom here, like a little lip at the bottom, which is tough to pick when you just have to pick that tiny lip and that's it. Then you've got, of course, some gins. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 gins. And then this end looks like the same thing, kind of like a standard pin with a little ledge at the bottom there. And it kind of gets tapered, and then it has like a little ledge, so that they're pretty wild. The first one and the last one are pretty wild on this. And then, of course, all the key pins are some type of torpedo with the kind of spool ledge here, which is also, you know, that can trap you when you're trying to pick these, especially these ends, because, you know, you're just trying to get that tiny lip up over the shear line. And sometimes you can accidentally pop this whole thing over, and then you're stuck in an overset trap, and you don't realize it because it does feel like a spool because of the thin part right here. So it's a little bit thinner than regular, so you kind of get that counter rotation, and you think that you actually picked it to shear when you just went into an overset trap, which really stinks. So these can be pretty tough locks. Yeah, they have countermilling in them, and the countermilling really acts on these spools. Really have to get it up into the countermilling and then out of it. So it's not just kind of like the regular way you would pick a spool pin, because you just pop them up over. But this kind of tricks you because you have to know where you are. Are you in the milling, or are you, you know, out of it in at the shear line? So it's kind of like a two-step process to pick these. But there you have it, guys. I am really sorry I couldn't get that lock apart. I wanted to show you the inside with the ball bearings and everything that's, you know, the counter milling and stuff. It's a very interesting lock, and they're so well made. The keys are just so smooth in those. Here's the bitting of the key again on this one. Oh, there you go. So yeah, pretty crazy. It is bitted pretty crazy as well. But there you have it, guys. All right, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please click the like button. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Take care, guys.